What's good, guys? What's going on? All right. So, here, let me start up the screen share for you guys real quick. So you can get this going. Okay. So coming into market open, honestly, I was fairly bearish. I'm not sure why we were pumping up super hard like this, but I don't know if we're gonna continue the move like this and we continue higher. I personally don't think so, but we'll find out. We'll find out. All right. Now, before what's it called? Before I what did I have to say? Oh yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna look for shorts mainly because we took out throughout the London session. Not only did we take out this New York high from yesterday, but we ended up taking out this Asia high right here and selling off into this 5 and 15 minute bullish rally gap. All right. So I was expecting more of an inverse here, and there's really nothing stopping us until this London low down here. But we ended up pumping up coming to market open into this London high, which is not really a bad thing. It's not as bad as you guys might think. It's more of a good thing because now that we took out this extra high to the upside, it's kind of like an extra level that we don't have to worry about. You know what I mean? And by the way, good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So what I was thinking is now that we took out this London high, we are kind of starting to get more selling pressure to really kick in, which is what I expected from the jump. But I guess we kind of wanted to push up first, and you know what I mean. That's kind of what we have to deal with for now. At the same time, ES is also taking out some, not all, but some highs to the upside, which you know what I mean definitely adds more confirmation into our trades. Although it didn't take out everything, we could still kind of work from it and kind of go from there. All right. Now one thing that I did want to say is okay. Looking at the 5 minute time frame, obviously I am expecting a ton of selling to step in very soon. I mean, not only have we taken out every single high to the upside, but the market looks pretty volatile today. So it seems like we have a lot of volume kicking in somewhere around this area, right? Which is good. All right. Now, let me go and put out that I'm live on YouTube real quick. Give me a second before I continue explaining this. But in the meantime, while I put this out, what I was thinking is maybe I don't know, it's up to you guys. You guys let me know. But we could look to take a starter position off of this inverse, or we could take a full position, or we wait this out and we'll take a full position off this one. What do you guys want to do? What do you guys want to do? I'll let you guys decide depending on how much risk you guys want to add today. Wait. Okay. Well, we can do less risk. Okay, perfect. So what we're gonna do is what's it called? We're gonna look to see if sellers are able to step in around here, right? If sellers can manage to inverse this fair value gap, we should pretty much just prepare ourselves for a really big sell-off into this 15-minute inverse, and we just take the full position into shorts into this London low. Honestly, with the volume that we're getting off open, it does seem pretty volatile. So I feel like we can get a fairly quick trade if we can catch it, in time and everything. So fingers crossed today is a good and quick morning. All right. But yeah, a part of me wants to add here, but obviously it is risky and I don't want to be giving you guys risky trades out here. So we'll see how that goes. All right, guys. Plus, the more we wait, obviously, the more time, the more it'll give the markets to kind of tell us what it wants to do throughout the morning. So yeah. All right. But yeah, right now, guys, the whole game plan is not only did we take out this New York high, not only did we take out this Asia high, but we just finished taking out this London high up here. Now we're getting a really nice dual sweep with a ton of volume to the downside. And our entry point is pretty much just based off these two inverse fair value gaps right here, with enough selling pressure. All right, that's what we want to see. So, like I said, we're not going to enter off this one. If you guys want to be risky and look into it, obviously you guys can definitely take an inverse off this 5 minute. Just know that we have one right below that could possibly stop you out. So you're getting an earlier entry, but you're not getting as many confirmations, which makes it risky. And you also have a pretty nice fair value gap right below you, which can also stop you out. So it depends on whatever you guys want to do. But since I'm going to be alerting for you guys and everything, I'm just going to wait for everything to get inverse and then we take the short position. All right. But yeah, personally, I really do like this 15-minute fair value gap right here. Not only the 15-minute, but also the 5 minute. It looks beautiful. So fingers crossed we're able to get sellers to step in fairly quick, so we could just get the entry without having to wait. But the more candles we get, the more of an understanding we get as to what the market wants to do, whether it's continue going higher, chopping out, or if it wants to go lower into our bias. All right, so we're gonna see. But so far we're kind of just bouncing off this 5 minute fair value gap. So I'm really hoping sellers are able to kind of gain full control and inverse this with no issue, so we can go straight into this 15-minute gap down here. All right. And other than that, that's pretty much all for the game plan that I have for now. There's not really much that I'm seeing other than that, and there's not much that I really want other than that. I mean, we did take out every level of liquidity to the upside. If we do continue going higher, guys, today, honestly, I'm probably just gonna avoid the market because, I mean, I don't really have anything to target. The next level of liquidity is over 600, right? And we're currently trading at 300, right? So I don't know too much about that. All right. So I would rather much try to see something to seek lower that I will be a lot more confident in and a lot more interested in. Is what I'm trying to say. Can you share your yeah, of course. Just take a screenshot of it. I'll have it on the screen for 2 seconds because obviously we need to focus on the chart here. So I'll have it on the side here. So just copy these 2 times here. That's all I have. And then under style, just turn off boxes and labels right here. That's about it. Anyways, but yeah, it seems like sellers are trying to gain control. Buyers are somewhat still in the picture, but they're not in full control just yet. Obviously, we're not getting any red to green candle flips yet, at least. I'm not trying to jinx it, but as long as that doesn't happen, we should be good for the shorts very, very soon. All right. But in the meantime, let me just get the entry, everything ready so you guys can obviously get prepared with me. Because for me, what I'm trying to look for is a 5 and 15-minute inverse below this right here, pretty much into this, mainly this London low. This is what I want to see for today. My objective for today into New York Open is just take out this London low. That's all I want, right? And then a little extra will be yesterday's pretty much what we entered at yesterday will be more of a price target as well. So I do want to see that as well. And then today we can use more of like a 30-point stop loss. So we can have a stop at around like 331 would be pretty fair. Let me kind of move this over. There you go, 331 for an exact 30-point stop loss. And then we could look for an entry below 300. Into 238 and 187. All right, link your chart. I got you, bro. But yeah, we're gonna see right now we are currently holding right under the fair value gap. I mean, look at that. This can't get any more perfect. You know what I mean? It looks beautiful. I would have entered right now, honestly. But I kind of don't want to risk it too much. So I kind of want to look more towards this 15-minute instead. All right. How many counts are you doing? Just the usual 7 on this TOPSTEP account. I am requesting a payout later in the stream. I didn't end up requesting it yesterday. I did get a little bit caught up, so why not get a little bit of content for the stream? You know what I mean? So whenever this trade finishes, if we do end up catching it, we could just go from there. All right, but guys, we are selling off right now. I really wish I could have got an entry here. Honestly, if I wasn't on live, I would have for sure taken it. But here, let me go ahead and put this up on the stream here. Let me make sure I have everything written out. You sent the GPQ one? No, I didn't. Yeah, link this one. Just take a picture of this one on the chart. We don't really have time to go to do that. Anyways, here is my screen share with the screen. Hold on, let me see. Change streams, screens. There you go. Okay, so now you guys can see my TOPSTEP. So you guys can see exactly when I enter and exit. But yeah, exactly. Pretty much what I want to see is these 2 levels down here. I want to see an inverse below this 15-minute. I'm gonna enter with 7 contracts on this account. And then we just go from there. Let me make sure I have all the alerts ready here. Okay, so if you take NQ short, you will target 338, right? Yeah, 338, 187. Stop loss at 331. Okay, perfect. But yeah, guys, shorts are in my eyes are looking beautiful. I would say. We're probably gonna get an impulse below us, so be ready, guys. Have your finger over the sell button. I'm really hoping today is a quick morning to the point where we just get shorts, dump down, take out the London low, and we get off. All right, we're trying to have a quick morning today. All right, and on top of that, I have to start packing up for the trip on Friday, so I haven't even gotten around that. So the sooner we get this done, the better, honestly. But yeah, in my eyes, the setup is pretty much A+ perfect. I mean, we have the selling as well and everything, so it's not even that it's even questionable. I mean, look at this. I mean, so what I want to see is obviously enough sellers to break below 300s, and then I'll just enter there. So let's see if we can get that. All we need pretty much is more of like a 15 to 20 point sell off, and then we should be good to enter for this. There it is. See if we can hold this down. I'm about to just anticipate the sell off and just enter around here. Let me take a screenshot of this real quick so I can have the alert ready. There you go. Part of me just wants to enter now. All right, there it is. All right, guys, I'm in. I got filled at 229 or at 21,299 is what I meant. I'm gonna set my stop loss at 30 points here. Not bad. Yeah, really nice sell off here. Now, if we do sell off a good amount, I'll probably just take out like 5 and just hold runners risk free going forward. I'll be happy with like 25 points. So that would be from our entry, like around the 75 range. I'll probably take out 5 and then we go from there. But not bad. Not a bad sell off here. If you guys want to take skills now, you definitely could. Here, let me type this out here. Look at that, guys. Look at that. If we can seek a little bit lower into like the 75 range, guys, I'll be interested in taking out 5. I'm going to say 75 I'll take. Because I need to put this out. Hold on. Let me put this out real quick. There you go. Dude, I look away for 2 seconds and we got a bounce here. It could be more of a pullback. I didn't get a chance to take out any scales. I don't know if you guys did. If you guys did, then obviously good. But so far, nothing from me. At least on TOPSTEP. But with the selling pressure, honestly, I don't doubt that we go back down. So I'm not really too worried. Yeah, like I said, I do want to take something out at around like the 75 to 70 range. I'll be happy with some scales there, and then just hold my runners for the London low, with the break even stop. Yeah, let me know in the chat if you guys managed to get something there. Let me open this up real quick. Let me zoom in a little bit more. There you go. Beautiful, $500 on the day. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm seeing a lot of you guys are green. So far, I haven't had the chance to take anything out. I wanted to, but we didn't see the 75 range, so nothing yet for me. I did take some out on Apex, but nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I just want to see 75 here on NQ. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of you guys are green. Nice. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. But let's see if we can see. All we need is more of like a 10-point sell-off. So be ready for the people that haven't scaled yet. If you guys want to do it now, definitely is another chance to do it. But I want to see 75 instead. So I'm personally going to hold some more. But like I said, if you guys do want to obviously secure some, nothing wrong with securing it. All right? I don't want you guys to be saying, oh, but we bounce, blah, blah, blah. No, you guys had the chance. Take it. All right? I personally just want to hold for a little lower. Which is getting bigger. Yeah, I mean, someone said that we are bouncing off the 5-minute gap on ES. Nah, this is not much. We're just getting little pullbacks here and there, I would say. But we'll see. Now, if I do have to find a re-entry, honestly, I'll be fine doing it because I'm really interested in going lower. I just didn't get the skills that I wanted to get down here. But yeah, it seems like we're probably gonna pull back into a stop for a little bit here. So we'll see how this goes. But if we end up rejecting once again, I'll probably just find a re-entry because I really do want to see that London low. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get stopped out on the TOPSTEP over here. But we'll see. This is honestly, this is more of a surprising pullback here. Let's see if we can hold this down. But like I said, if we do end up getting stopped out on this position over on TOPSTEP, I'm gonna go ahead and just re-enter because I really do like the downside everything for the downside till it's lined up perfectly. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, the volume today is nice, guys. If we can catch the right move, which we kind of did, we just didn't manage to get any skills on the TOPSTEP accounts. But I do believe in lower pretty much not all day today, but more of all morning today. But I'm really confident in shorts today, guys. You guys do not understand. I'm really hoping this first position doesn't get stopped out, so we don't have to worry about a re-entry. Um, but you guys will understand. Everything that we have here is lined up pretty much perfectly for shorts. Like I know we got what like 25-ish points from our entry, which is not too bad, for a quick scalp. But honestly, I'm expecting way lower. I'm expecting way lower. So, but we'll see. We'll see. So far, it's kind of just holding here. I'm not gonna say it's chopping, but we're in kind of like a range. You know what I mean? I definitely do want to see a price be able to break below this low. So not only do we get the scales, but obviously so we can seek lower into the trade. All right, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie. We almost got ticked out of this stop here. I would have been so mad because that happened to us yesterday. So honestly, I might. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there. I was gonna say I might move it to this candle wick over here, but I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, we got lucky today. Yesterday was a little bit unlucky with that trade. It ended up playing out for like what, like I don't know, maybe over 100 points or something, and we got bottom ticked on that. Anyways, we're about to get the scale here, guys. So pay close attention. We got a really really nice green to red candle, which is beautiful. All right, guys. But yeah, I'm really hoping we can break below this low down here, so I can get those scales out. Once again, I'm gonna take 5 if we break below 277. So have your finger on the buy button. All right, guys. Q's just playing around this 280 range here. I'm seeing a lot of you guys are getting ticked. Are you guys I would hope you guys are using the same stop loss as me. Oh, actually, I have. Oh wait, on top step for some reason it placed. Oh, my bad. Yeah, it went over 100 yesterday. I don't know. I didn't really measure out the trade, but whatever it was a green trade. We just got unlucky with that stop loss. But yeah, I really want to see. So far, this candle closed as a doji, so the market is more indecisive than anything. But more, I would say more towards the downside. I mean, we still got a very very nice green to red flip here. So, like I said, I'm super confident in downside. I'm hoping we can see it sometime soon because I want to get those skills out. All right, but we'll see. Maybe the third time's the charm. All right, guys. But yeah, I really want to get the scales out below 277. Let's see if we can get that, guys. I want to add a limit order, but I'm scared to do it. I don't know how to. On top step. So I'll just wait it. I'll just wait it out. Come on, let's see if we can break this. Bro, no way we retrace into a level 3 times already and still nothing. This might be a sign that sellers might be getting weaker by the candle. So if you guys do want to take scales sometime soon when we were selling off, you guys could have definitely done it. But I just want to see this on top step, on these top step accounts. I really want to secure 277 here. All right, let's see. Maybe the 4th time to charm here. Can we just break out of this candle here? It's all I asked for. There it is. All right, guys. I took skills here. I'm moving my stop loss over to break even. Very nice. I'm probably going to get stopped out of break even here. But we got the skills, which is what matters here. We got the skills out. So that's what matters, guys. So if you guys haven't pressed that button right now. All right, guys. Press that button right now. All right. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get stopped out on break even on top step. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully we could seek lower here so we can scale that stop loss lower. A part of me wants to say that our stop loss is a little bit too tight right now. I feel like we moved it a little bit too close to break even too soon. But honestly, this trade does look a little bit messy, so definitely be careful. All right. Let me go ahead and type this up on Discord over real quick. Our stop loss is placed at 199. Okay. Let's see if we might get stopped out of break even here. So yeah, all right. I got stopped out of break even, guys. I got stopped out of break even. Honestly, I would say it's a good trade. Just a little bit messy today. A little bit messy. Obviously, we're seeing highs, lows all over the place. So yeah, we'll see. But I'm sure we could seek lower. So maybe I look for another reentry. Although I can't really find one. I would still say we're probably gonna seek lower. You're still in, yeah, guys. If you're still in, I'm still in on Apex. If you are still in, honestly, like I said, I am expecting lower very very soon. All right. How do you scale on top step? You just take profits. I mean, you just sell. I don't know. You just sell. what you have. I mean, like less than what you're holding. Nice trade. Yeah, I'm like I said, guys, in the chat, let me know. Are you guys still in? If you are, obviously, I would expect runners. But guys, I'm personally still in on Apex. All right, I wish I could show it here on the stream, but it's a million things to set up to put it up. So you guys can just go based off my voice. But guys, I personally believe that we're more than likely gonna seek lower. All right, guys. I more than likely believe we're gonna seek lower at least into this London low. There's no way we don't see that London low. I'm extremely confident that we see that. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's just right now, price. It's like I don't know, like it. We know where it wants to go, but it's just like jumpy. Do you get what I'm saying? Like we're getting the low breakouts and everything, which is beautiful. But what's it called? It's just I don't know how to explain it. It's like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to word it. Maybe you guys can help me out in the chat there. But let me get this going real quick. Give me a second. Put that out real quick. Right there. But yeah, all right. Anyways. What's your stop loss on Apex? The same one up here. Because Apex, I can afford a lot more of a loss, and I already took most skills out on Apex, so yeah, it's very exactly impulsive, just impulsive. Let me see. So you're still in on Apex. I want to re-enter. Honestly, for the re-entry, try to stay away from it. If you got green, which is maybe a little bit of green since it was like what, like 25, 30 points, just take it for now, and let's just give the market some more time. To maybe we can find more of a setup because right now it does look good. For more downside, but obviously price is really impulsive right now, so it's best if you kind of just, you know what I mean, just wait it out a little bit. But for TOPSTEP, we honestly got a pretty nice scalp there for $200, so we'll take it. And like I said, if anything, I will look for another entry. But yeah, now this one, yeah, this one's fully done. This one's fully done now. But honestly, I would say this trade was pretty nice for a scalp. A little bit messy with the price action, but honestly, most of us came out green, I'm assuming, so we should be good there. But now, honestly, a part of me wants to kind of react because I really believe in. I mean, guys, look at this. I really believe in lower. Hold on, let me check something here. I really do believe in lower. Into this because guys, every objective to upside got taken out. But okay, for the people in here that might want a re-entry. Okay, look, one thing I will say is, look, if you guys are green, because I'm seeing a lot of you guys are green, guys, get out. Get off the charts. Right now, obviously, it is a little bit messy, so be careful. But guys, get off. Now, for the people that are going to be looking for a re-entry, which I don't know if I want to look for one, but I'll definitely give you guys the idea just in case. But guys, since we are expecting lower, what we can see is since we're getting a little bit of an impulse to the upside, which in my opinion doesn't really mean that we're going to go higher. It's just more of a pullback. What we could look for is more of a 5-minute retracement. So instead of looking for a 5-minute inverse, we could look for more of a retracement like yesterday into a continuation model, which would be based off this 5-minute gap right here. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, 44 points. So guys, what we can see here is a retracement into this plus a rejection into these two lows right down here for a re-entry. All right, guys. But once again, if you guys are green, which I'm seeing a ton of you guys are green for now, guys, go ahead and get off. All right, I'm seeing a lot of you guys are up. Someone's up 2.4K. Someone's up $1,000. Someone's up 1.5K. By the way, if you guys are green, post that in the profits channel. I know it was nothing really crazy today, more of a scalp, but honestly, with this market moving so fast and so volatile, I mean, we got to take what we can get. You know what I mean? We got to take what we can get. All right, guys. But I'm going to make sure that I stay on for a little bit longer and make sure that we secure one more entry for the people that might want it. Because like I said, guys, you guys know yesterday I sounded a little bit unsure with my setup, which either way it worked out. But today I am super confident. I'm sure you guys can probably hear it in my voice. But guys, I'm really confident that we see that this London low very, very soon. All right, guys, I'm sure we see it. I'm sure we see it. All right, guys. So yeah, once again, for the people that might have missed the entry or want a re-entry, I'm gonna look for something somewhat like this. Somewhat like this. One thing I will say for now though is that price does seem a little bit it's too impulsive right now. So I'm not, for the people wondering, hey, is Trump speaking, or why are we so volatile with no news? Honestly, I myself, I don't know. The market tends to be volatile in days that it wants to be volatile. You know what I mean? It's how it is. It's how it is. All right. But guys, this is what I want to see. All right. More of a retracement into this gap. We can reject off anywhere here, but I would prefer more of the midpoint. And then we can look for a 30-point sell-off. We enter, we place our stop loss up here, and then we target once again the London low. All right. Now, I myself don't know if I want to take this for myself, because I'm green on all my accounts on both Apex and TopStep. Although it's not the craziest green, I'm still, you know what I mean, I'm not gonna get greedy over it and want more. All right. But for the people that might have missed the entry or want a re-entry, this is for you guys. All right. If we don't get this and we seek lower, then honestly, that's more of our bias playing out without an entry, and we could just go on about our day with that. All right, guys. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. And yes, on the other hand, honestly, just sitting there as well, just sitting there. But yeah, guys, surprisingly, like Nico said, the price today looks really, really impulsive. We have a bias, we have a direction, we have everything. Yet the market is like it's doing whatever it wants to do. Like we're getting these really random pullbacks, although we're still seeking lower. I'm not sure why we're doing it. But that's just the market for today. All right, guys. Regardless, we're green, so we can't really complain. We can't really complain. All right. Now, while we wait for this, honestly, I do want to request a payout here on TopStep. So let me get that over. Let me get that real quick. Um, yeah, let me get that done real quick because I want to trade on both accounts here. But I wasn't able to. So let me kind of request it here. Why don't you guys trade minis? It's not it micros is way better. Way better. But right now, although we have so much volume in the market, it's the market's just like stuck here. You know what I mean? It doesn't know where it wants to, like it knows where it wants to go to, which is obviously to a downside. It just makes sense. It's just like I don't know how to explain it. It's like really jumpy. I don't know. It's really hard to put into words, but I'm sure you guys know what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? But here, let me go ahead and request a payout over here. Now it's gonna have me fill out some information. So if I go quiet, I'm just locked in, just typing the info real quick. While we wait for something to play out here. But once again, guys, the bias is more than bearish. All right, guys, this is what we want to see: a bearish bias to the downside. By the way, guys, let me know in the chat how many of you guys are still in shorts. I would be surprised if you're still in, but you know what I mean, some people might have some different things here. Let me know in the chat whether you guys are still in or whether you guys are waiting on this re-entry right here. Let me know. Let me know. All right. Plus, if you place a stop loss, that will take you out of a 10 contract trade, but you trimmed 5 earlier, will enter you on 5 again. Yes, you always need to make sure that you micromanage that stop loss and just remanage it. Or is that even a word? Or just manage, like just fix it. You know what I mean? Change it from 10 to 5. But yeah. Now, for some people, I'm really surprised that some of you guys got stopped out on that trade. I'm really surprised. But honestly, you know what I mean? So a lot of people went green, but some people got stopped out. For the people that might have gotten stopped out, whether you guys might have had the wrong stop loss or got a top tick or whatever, obviously I'm trying to work a little bit more here to give you guys another re-entry, so you guys are green alongside with us. So we're just waiting on that. All right, guys, we're just waiting on that. Now, like I said, I am expecting a really big sell-off very soon. I'm sure you guys can hear it in my voice. I sound very confident because I am. I'm sure we see lower, at least into this London low very soon. I'm just hoping we can get more of a re-entry up here so we can work off that. But do you guys see what I mean? I mean, look at this really jumpy market here. It's super jumpy. But I mean, like, why do we sell off like crazy into this to then jump back up into the fair value gap? I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right, guys. Now we did get a fair value gap retracement. So for the people that might want to re-enter, let's go ahead and kind of pay attention to this. Wow, let me kind of put this over here on the side. So for the people that want to re-enter, obviously I'm probably not gonna do it for myself because I am pretty green on all my accounts. But what we can look for, guys, is we can wait for a 30-point rejection off this fair value gap here. Obviously, let's give the market a little bit more time here. Someone said Trump is stalking. I don't think so. I don't think so. But I'll check in a second. Anyways, for the people that might want to find a re-entry, I would say wait for something like this. So try to find a re-entry at around the 319 range. He is? No way. Let me check. Because if Trump is speaking, then we just get off. I don't see anything on Forex Factory. He's signing deals? No way. With Qatar. Oh, but there's nothing here on Forex Factory. Oh, okay. Let me check Twitter real quick. Maybe they're saying something about the deals that's going on. Maybe that's why the market is so jumpy right now. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me check Walter. Because once again, guys, if Trump is signing deals right now, we're getting off. We're not trading it. All right, we're already agreeing with it. Let me see. Oh yeah. Wait, actually no. This is not really too important. Trump Boeing agreement for over 200 billion. Trump Iran situation will work out. Oh yeah, he. I'm not. It's not like he's speaking, but he is saying stuff, which could definitely move the market. Let me see here. Let me see here. Let me see here. U.S. Qatar signs agreements on defense. Oh yeah, that's why. Okay, well, yeah. Let's kind of avoid this for now. Let's kind of sit out for a little bit, let the market do its thing, and we go from there. You know what I mean? We go from there for sure. I mean, we can still look for a fair value gap projection here. It's just gonna be way riskier for the reentry for the people that are looking for a reentry, because he is speaking over here, or not speaking, but just saying stuff. China paused export control measures against 28 for 90 days. Oh, that's why we kind of pushed up here. Okay, yeah, guys. So you guys already know the deal. It could be a little bit messy here, but I'm gonna try to work a reentry for the people that are trying to look for it. But I myself, I'm not gonna take it. I'm green. I'm not gonna get greedy with Trump speaking. I'm good. I'm good. All right. Probably why the short didn't go all the way down. Probably. All right. But anyways, let me set this up for the people that want to re-enter. All right, guys. So once again, what the way we use a continuation for value gaps is we find where the market rejected from, which will be at the high, and then we just drag this down to 30 points, which is going to be your stop loss. And then this is how you find this is how you guys find your entry. So maybe you look for something around the 330 range or the 230, or I mean 330. My bad. 330 range into lower down here wouldn't be too bad of an idea for a short. All right, guys. So I'm gonna leave this up on the screen just in case you guys do wanna trade it and try it out. Just know the risk. Trump is speaking, so or was speaking. He's probably gonna still continue saying stuff. So the market could definitely, I mean, do its own thing. All right, guys. But in terms of bias and everything, we have a fair value gap projection with a 30-point sell-off. So an entry, like I said, below 330 would be pretty good into the London low, or maybe even 273 for the first price target. All right. So yeah, but I would just say right now, be careful. The market is definitely starting to chop up a little bit, and the main reason behind that is because Trump is saying stuff out there. All right, guys. So be very careful. Like I said, I myself, I'm just gonna leave this on the screen. For the people that are gonna take it, you guys can obviously look at my screen share and I mean, copy the levels and all that stuff. For me personally, I'm kind of done here. All right. So while I keep this up, I'm gonna go ahead and request a payout real quick on TopStep. And by the way, for the people that are green, go enjoy your today's Tuesday, right? Oh, today's Wednesday. Oh crap. Damn. Okay. Enjoy your Wednesday. Enjoy your Wednesday. Enjoy your Wednesday. All right. Anyways, let me go ahead and kind of request this over here on Top Step. It'd be like that. Yeah, bro. Dude, the weeks go by super fast, bro. Okay, let me go ahead and upload the W9 thing. By the way, how many of you guys are in shorts right now? Are you trading tomorrow? It might be a little bit later. I will be on tomorrow on live, but I don't know if I'm gonna get a trade because obviously Powell is speaking. I don't know how he's gonna be moving the markets. Plus, how much are you up for the day? On my TopStep account, I'm up 200, and on my Apex accounts, I'm up 400. So yeah, about $200 on TopStep. 400 on the rejection. Guys, how many of you guys are in shorts right now? We are selling off a fair amount. We're currently up over 30 points right now. 36 points. Was too late? Well, I explained it. It was up to you. You're out fully. Nice, guys. Nice, nice. So if you guys were either red or didn't get the entry, this was definitely another chance at it. So hopefully you guys were able to catch that. All right, guys. But yeah, right now it is a little bit messy. So make sure you're moving that stop loss to break even with whatever chance you guys can. All right. In the meantime, let me get this done over here. Name of bank, Chase, account, checking. put this out real quick. Okay. Account number. Let me not say that out loud. But yeah, if you, by the way, guys, if you guys are fully green, yeah, these wicks are crazy. Bro, these wicks are literally a sign for you to get off. So what I was going to say literally a second ago is, guys, if you guys are green, get off. Do yourself a favor and get off. All right, guys? I mean, look at this. Look at what we're dealing with. All right. Definitely not tradable. We had 2 chances at being green today. Hopefully you guys took either or, if not both. But yeah, let me see. Today was so risky feeling. That's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with not trading today. All right, Jenna. If anything, we'll come back tomorrow. All right. The markets will always be here. What's the schedule for next week, bro? We're barely halfway done with this week, and you're already worried about next week, bro. But yeah, like I don't know what to tell you, bro. Anyways, but yeah, guys, I would say for now these wicks are extremely dangerous. If you guys are green, which is most of you guys, I would say, it's safe to say to just get off. All right, guys, it's way better. You say, yeah, till Tuesday, but I'll probably still. I don't know if I'll go live, but I'll probably still put up some trade ideas out. So it'll be nothing different. It'll be nothing different. But tomorrow's PPI and loaded with red folders. Yeah, tomorrow's is PPI and Powell speaking. So tomorrow could be riskier than usual, but we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. All right. So yeah, we'll see. $11 for the day. I mean, bro, it's better than red. It's better than red. All right, but yeah, guys, today was more of a scalp day. Here and there with the first and second entry. So hopefully you guys were able to catch it. But for now, guys, go ahead and get off. Go enjoy your day, whether you're up $11 or up $1,000. Go get off. All right, guys. And yeah, Friday, definitely no trades Friday. Friday is OPEX. You guys know we do not trade that no matter what. All right. But yeah. Anyways, if you guys want to get off, go ahead. In the meantime, let me go ahead and request this over so I waste no time on this payout real quick. So I can keep trading the other account that I have. Account numbers. The thing is, before I request, let me make sure that TOPSTEP is sending me everything. Let me see. Yeah, so far, let me not request just yet. Let me make sure that everything goes through with the first payout first. Just in case, just in case. Anyways. But yeah, am I trading tomorrow? Yeah. Well, I don't know about trades tomorrow, but I will be on live tomorrow, just in case anything does come up. Damn, okay. So no trading for the rest of the week. I'm down. No. We're gonna be on tomorrow. We're gonna be on tomorrow. I'm just saying Friday. I'm just saying Friday. You guys stopped. I was never in this trade. This trade was for you guys. It was a re-entry. This is for the people that might have missed the first entry or might have gotten stopped on the first entry. This is for you guys. All right. But me personally, I'm already done for the day. Up about 209 on the account, which honestly not too much, but today's market, you can't go wrong with anything. On Friday, Cade, on Friday. I'm leaving this Friday, which obviously we weren't gonna trade regardless because of OPEX. So it's a good day for me to kind of just take the day off, and for you guys as well. Team Friday and payday. Beautiful, bro. Re-enter? Nah, bro. We're done with the re-entries, bro. If you weren't able to get this skill down here for 35 points, honestly, you're better off getting off. You're better off just closing the charts and coming back another time. Thanks. Yeah, I got you, bro. I took a quick little 60 points, 8 micros. Not bad, bro. Not bad, especially in this market. Do you still think we see the London low? Yes, I still believe we see the London low. Both the lower and higher time frame is lining up bearish. The problem is look at the wicks that we're dealing with. Why exactly? Well, Trump started saying stuff, and it kind of messed up our momentum into the downside. So although we were right on the bias to the downside, which we ended up getting 2 scalps to the downside, we still haven't hit our objective, which is this London low down here. I still believe we see it later today, but right now, obviously, it is not worth looking at with this chop right here. All right, so you're better off just just getting off for the day. All right. Where can we get notified if Trump starts speaking? I would say use this Twitter account right here. Check DMs. I have my DMs off, bro. I don't have any requests coming through. I don't have anything. Yeah, I would say have X open. Or this Twitter account. This is the one that I use always. It's literally to the millisecond news that comes out. He puts it out there. All right. Let me see. Market went from looking really good to Wick City real quick, and that's mainly because of Trump, bro. That's mainly because of Trump. Not much we can really do off that. But to be fair, we did get some scalps there, so we'll take it, honestly. I don't know. I have a weird feeling about the charts for today. Yeah, honestly, if you're not feeling it, I mean, obviously you're not gonna feel confident behind your trades. You're better off just getting off and coming back tomorrow. Is OPEX the third week? No. Every third Friday of the month is OPEX. And once again, guys, for those that don't know, anytime we have OPEX, avoid the markets every single time. All right, it is not worth trading. I don't think I've ever seen a good Friday on OPEX. All right. 1.7K drawdown, bro. That drawdown is barely touched, bro. You're fine to continue sizing normally. I mean, I have all DMs off. All my notifications through DMs are not coming through, bro. I would have to check manually, but that's even if it's coming through. But I have DMs off. I've had them off. Too many DMs coming in, so I just close them. 291. Oh, that's way too late. Wait, 291 on the first or second entry? Let's see. By the way, for the people that entered, okay, wait. Before you guys get off, for the people that entered off of this fair value gap retracement right here and the rejection, are you guys still in? Because I know it's choppy, but we never hit the stop loss here. So, are you guys still in? Or are you guys off? Because if you guys are off, then I'll just get off as well. No point in watching this market. I'm still in. I got you, Dot. I got you, by the way. I'm still in. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of you guys are still in. So I'll stay on just for a little bit longer to obviously guide you guys through the trade. But once again, if you guys are not in or you guys are already green, like I said a million times, just get off. All right, go ahead and get off. Yeah, this reentry. We're gonna have two price targets for this reentry. It will be this one and this one down here. All right. Let me move this over. It was 333. So it would be right there. Kind of waiting for price to hit 273. Yeah, 273 is a good target. I would say consider taking some scales out at this low down here that we created on the lower time frame over at like the 298, 297 range, and then just hold the rest for 273 and 238. All right, but yeah, I'm pretty confident that we see it very soon. Good to trade the PM session. Hard to say. We don't have any news today, so it's a 50-50. Whether the market slows down going to the PM session or it picks up. My order got rejected on the original entry for 10 micros per combine. That's weird. I'm not sure as to why. I'm pretty sure anytime it gets rejected, they give you the reason, so check that out. But yeah, I am, like I said, I am seeing a lot of you guys are still in a trade to shorts, which is based off the idea that I gave you guys. I'm assuming. So I'm gonna stay on, like I said, I'm gonna stay on for a little bit longer and guide you guys through the trade. But I'm sure you guys should be in somewhat of some runners for now because I mean we saw 35 points based off the entry already. All right, guys. But I want to see lower. I personally want to see lower. I want to make sure that our objective gets hit. Although the market is a little bit ugly right now, we have our reasoning as to why we are expecting lower. All right, guys. Now, I'm not gonna lie, a part of me will I kind of wish I obviously hindsight is always gonna be 2020 vision, but I kind of wish we entered off of this 5-minute inverse instead. Unfortunately, we did have this 5 and 15-minute other fair value gap to worry about. So regardless, I wasn't even gonna feel that confident behind it, but beautiful entry off this one. So up 1.2K, bro. We'll take it, man. I'm here in my group chat, guys, talking to my boys, Krabby and Lonto, and they're like, dude, how the hell did you catch? How do we end green in a market like this? Because I mean, to be fair, I mean, guys, look at what we're dealing with right now. It is insanely bad right now. So yeah, it's definitely a big cue to just get off. The Wicks, bro. Yeah, I mean, bro, you're better off getting off. I made 700, lost 800 because of my mismanaged stop. That shit, bro. Don't tell me that, bro. Yo, David. To be honest, today was a smooth day for me. Today, dude, today was the messiest day that we've had all month, bro. There's no way today was the smoothest day for you. I think Krabby got stopped out twice. No way. I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably gonna join his live. Nah, he got off either way. Not sure, but yeah, no, guys. Today's market was definitely not smooth. Nowhere near smooth. Very, very messy market. But you know what I mean, I'm out this look. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get off too very soon. Just to confirm, there will be a live tomorrow. Yes, just not Friday because of OPEX. Correct. Now, just because there's a live tomorrow does not mean that I will obviously give you guys a trade. I don't know just yet because, guys, let me show you guys. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? For the people that don't know, are you guys ready? All right, look at how much we're dealing with tomorrow. All right, 3, 2, 1. Guys, tomorrow we are working with PPI, right? Which is a lot to move the market. Not only that, guys, but we have Powell speaking 10 minutes after PPI. And you guys know when Powell speaks, he talks a lot. All right, so it could be more of a speech into market open, which obviously, if Powell is speaking coming into market open, I will not be trading it until he stops speaking. All right, so tomorrow, if you guys usually tend to wake up about a few minutes before market open, I expect a lot of green or red candles, mainly because of everything that's going on tomorrow. All right, so whether you guys want to trade it or not, it's up to you. Me personally, I will be on live. I'm just not promising you guys a trade. I'm gonna see how it goes. If it looks worth trading, I'll do it. If not, we'll get off and come back next week. All right. Let me see. I want to try my bro. Happy early birthday, bro. But honestly, bro, just go enjoy your day. My entry was on point. I had a limit order at the middle of the upper fair value gap. From there, I mean, bro, we'll take it, bro. If you came out 43 points green, we'll take it. We'll take it. But yeah, guys, this today's market on top of tomorrow's market, this week is looking messy. All right, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Monday was extremely choppy. Yesterday, a little bit messy. Today we came out green, but still very messy. Tomorrow is gonna be messy, and Friday is gonna be super choppy. So this week, definitely not a week for the traders, but that's just how the markets are, guys. Sometimes, you know what I mean. Why no trade Friday? OPEX, guys. OPEX. This is a weird question. How do you get the payout so quickly, even with days with low profits or no trades? Well, to be fair, we are securing $200 days, every pretty much very consistently. So, maybe you don't know this, but with TopStep, anytime that you make $200, anytime you make over $200, for 5 days total, you can request a payout. So on one of the accounts last week, I had 5 days total, so I requested, and today I hit 5 more days of green, so I requested again. Now with Apex, I do have a 20K payout coming in very, very soon. I just have to request it. I haven't had time to do that. I've been on my funded for a month. I mean, bro, I did everything live, bro. I literally bought a fresh, brand new account. I did everything in front of your face. You guys have no excuses behind that, guys. You know what I mean? Whether it's your sizing or I'm not sure. You know what I mean? I did literally everything that I possibly could on live. So yeah, literally from scratch. From scratch. What's OPEX? Okay, so for the people that don't know, OPEX happens every third Friday of the month. And what tends to happen is, you guys know, the way the market moves is with money being thrown into the markets, right? But every third Friday of the month, a lot of money is taken out of the markets due to option contracts expiring. All right. This could lead to a million things, as to people taking money out of the market itself or into options, stuff like that. So obviously, if money is not being thrown in but taken out of the markets, that means that the markets can't really move because it doesn't have the money to move. All right. So 9.99999%, or 9.999 out of 10 times, the markets tend to chop out every third Friday of the month. Your probability in getting a trade on a Friday of the third month is fairly low. I'm not saying you can't get one. You probably could, but your probability is going to be very low because of the chop of the money being taken out of the markets. All right, guys. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. For me personally, I tend to avoid every third Friday of the month, no matter what. All right, I personally just don't like it. Anytime that I try trading it, I unfortunately end up coming out red. All right, so I don't like that. I'd rather not do that. All right. Is Apex harder to get payouts because of the trailing drawdown? In a way, yeah. But in my opinion, I feel like Apex, if you want to aim for a big payout, I would say do Apex. If you want to aim for little payouts like 500 to 1,000 or so dollar payouts, I would say do TOPSTEP. They both have their pros and cons, I would say. Me personally, I like Apex a lot more than TOPSTEP, but they're both just as good. Where the challenge streams recorded, yes, they are all live on YouTube. So if you want to go ahead and review it for yourself, you definitely can. All right, here you go. It's under streams, right here. So if you want, I have everything all organized. So it says day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 0 to payout challenge. Everything is all there. So if you want to watch it from scratch, you definitely could. All right. So it's pretty much where I ran up a brand new fresh 50K combine into a payout, or into an XFA, then a payout all live on stream. All right. But yeah. Gold, thank you, bro. Thank you. What's a good buffer for a PA? Anything more than $2,000 is pretty good. Plus, I lost $129, but I made $119. Would you recommend coming back on Monday or trading again tomorrow? I would say consider coming back tomorrow. Don't be so trigger happy on the entries tomorrow. Obviously, make sure everything looks as perfect as possible. But tomorrow should be a pretty tradable day as long as Powell stops speaking before market opens. All right. But yeah, does the request amount change depending on the size of account? Are you talking about Apex or are you talking about TOPSTEP? Because on TOPSTEP, it depends how much you made. But on Apex, yes, it changes based off the account size. So if you have a 50K account, you can request 2K. If you have a 100K account, you can request 2.5K, and so on. You know what I mean? But yeah. Anyways, I'm seeing that the chat is getting a little bit slower, so I'm assuming you guys are kind of caught up on the questions. And obviously, I'm not gonna stay on throughout this shop, guys. I'm completely done with the markets. All right, guys. Do you recommend getting a first payout of $500 on a 50K account, or should I get more profit before requesting my first payout, and how much? Good question. And honestly, there's no rules behind it. It's honestly however much you want. I mean, if you're in a tough spot, which not everyone is in the best spot always. Life happens. And you need a payout, I would say request it as soon as possible. You know what I mean? I mean, whenever you feel comfortable and you need the money. Now, if you don't really need the money and you want to start stacking up your payouts, you can definitely work towards a bigger payout and go from there. But there's no rules behind it. There's no correct way in requesting. It just depends whether you want it or not. You know what I mean? If you want a quick $500, take it. If you don't, then just stack it up a little bit more. All right. But yeah, Yo Blast, what are the session times for Asia, London, and New York for your chart? For Asia, I'm based off EST, Eastern Time. So I personally do Asia starts at 6 p.m. till 3 a.m. London is 3 a.m. till 9:30 a.m. and New York is 9:30 a.m. till 5 p.m. All right. No, yeah. Yeah, just come back tomorrow, bro. You come back tomorrow, you're good, bro. You're good. All right. Hey, Blast, do you recommend live accounts or funded? Honestly, in my opinion, I personally, for beginner traders, okay, for beginners, 1,000,000% funded accounts. It just takes away all the risk behind your money. Because look, in all honesty, guys, look, for my beginners in here, I'm not trying to scare you guys. Oh, and speaking of, before I say that, for my beginners in here, guys, I finished working on a little bit more channels over here for my full strategy guide. So if you guys do want to learn a little bit more about my strategy, I finished working on the fair value gaps and IFEGs where I explain everything. All right, guys, with charts, what not to do, what to look for, how to enter, etc. All that is here, guys. So check it out over here in these two channels. All right. Anyways, for my beginners, guys, I'm not trying to scare you guys, but obviously, you know what I mean, you're not gonna get trading off the start. You know what I mean? You are gonna lose, you are gonna blow up accounts. It's going to happen. It happens to everyone. It happens to me, it happens to your favorite trader, it happens to literally everyone, guys, and it's gonna happen to you. All right, guys. So yeah, losses are gonna happen. Now, would you rather lose $30, which it's an account for a funded account, or would you rather lose your money, which is 500 plus? You know what I mean? I would much rather not lose my money and lose funded money, and go from there. But I would say start off with paper trading, get used to the platform, and whenever you feel comfortable, jump into a funded account and have that funded account. If you guys don't like the rules behind the funded, you guys don't like waiting for payouts, and you guys like moving with your own money, then I would say if you're a beginner, start off with paper trading. Then whenever you feel comfortable and consistent, move over to a funded account, get some payouts. Because obviously, guys, if you guys can't pass an eval or you guys can't get a payout on a funded account, what makes you guys think that you're gonna make any money on a real live account? You get what I'm saying? It makes no sense. It's not how it works. All right. So if you guys can't stay profitable on a funded account, what makes you think you're gonna be profitable on a live account? You're just gonna be losing your money instead. All right. So move from paper trading to funded, get a payout, get a few payouts if anything, and you get those payouts to then fund your live account. All right. And then whenever you fund that live account, you just move over to a live account. That's what I would do. All right. Have I ever blown a PA account? Bro, hell no. Nah, I'm just kidding, bro. Of course I have, bro. I've blown hundreds. I've blown hundreds of PA accounts. Maybe that makes you feel better. But guys, if someone tells you that they've never blown a funded account and they're claiming to be profitable, run far away. Far, far, far away. Guys, it's how trading works, guys. There will be losses in trading. It's how you learn. It's guys, losses in life, it's what builds you to be better. You know what I mean? So yes, guys, I've blown literally hundreds of accounts. So if you guys blew up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20 accounts, guys, don't feel bad for yourself. It's gonna happen, and you're probably gonna blow up more. But guys, you're more than likely learning a lot more as you blow them, and you're gonna secure that payout. All right. So guys, trust me. Trust me, all right? I've blown a ton of accounts before I even got my first payout. It's how it works. All right. Once you guys get that first payout, it's more of like a snowball effect. It just opens a new world of opportunities, and you're just gonna get like more used to getting these payouts. You know how it's gonna work. Because guys, if you guys can secure a payout once, why can't you do it again? You know what I mean? But yeah, I've blown well over 200 plus PA accounts. It happens. Now, how much money have I made from Apex? Well, pretty close to 500,000. I would say I'm still in the I think I'm still in the 300K range from payouts. So guys, it literally adds up. You know what I mean? And not only that, but I literally ran up a TOPSTEP account, which I'm gonna continue running up. Now that I'm trading two firms to make a little bit more money from these prop firms. All right, guys. So just trust the process. I promise you guys, if I would have given up when I was a lot younger, when I was trading options, dude, you know what I mean? It's like the best thing I've ever done was not quit. All right, guys. So please just trust the process. No one will master trading in a year or even 2 years. It takes time. It takes time. All right. But as long as you feel like you're getting better and understanding the markets a lot more by the day, you're making progress. All right, guys. But once again, guys, take it from me. I'm fairly young. I started trading at 15 and I'm 19 now, about to turn 20 in a few months now. Guys, the best thing I've ever done in my life, or the best thing I've ever came across that I've actually practiced, is trading. All right, guys, best thing ever. All right, it's literally changing my life for the better. I mean, now I'm literally like making sure that my future son is set up. You know what I mean? I'm using the investments from trading to obviously build a long-term account. All right, guys. So I couldn't be any more grateful for you guys, for trading, for literally everything. All right, guys. So please do not give up just because you guys are failing right now. You know what I mean? There's always the light is always how's the saying? It's like the light is at the end of the tunnel, some shit like that. You guys get the point. All right, but guys, yeah. I mean, BC, I can't really control it, bro. You know what I mean? I can't really control it. I didn't expect me to blow up this much. Because for my OGs in here, for the people that have been with me way before the blow up, guys, you guys know I've been running this Discord for about 3 years. And for about 2 of those years, guys, I had about 10 people max in the premium, 10 to 15 people, and I still showed up every day. I still did live trading every day. I still alerted every day because honestly, you know what I mean? It's just what I like to do. And obviously, I got more of an unexpected blow up by trading in RP's channel, and you guys are here today. But I can't really control that. You know what I mean? I can't. You know what's gonna. I mean, yeah, bro. If you show up every day, if you put your raw every single day, I mean, dude, I'm here live trading whether I'm sick, whether I'm on vacation, whether I don't want to do it. I'm always gonna show up. Guys, name me a time where I've missed the live trading. Tell me. All right, but yeah, let's just gonna have a good. Honestly, but I don't care what I have, bro. I don't know. I feel like people tell me I'm too young, but I feel like I'm ready, bro. I feel like I'm ready, but in its own time. Its own time. I was here when it was 100. Nah, bro, you're not OG status yet, bro. I've had people that have been here since I had 15 people live. You know what I mean? So I feel like we're friends. Bro, I mean, we treat each other all with respect, at least most of us. I mean, some people do tend to switch up over one little loss, so that's their problem. But you know what I mean? I can teach your son how to trade 100%, bro. This thing changed my life, so yeah, for sure. Do you have any advice for break even traders? Like I said, bro, just keep it going. As long as you're giving it your all every single day, and obviously you feel like you're getting better, 1% better every single day, or 1% better every single week or month or whatever, just keep going, bro. Trust me, bro. I'm telling you guys from personal experience. You guys know I have journaled my entire journey. Everything is on this Discord, guys. You guys have seen me through my worst. You guys have seen me through my best. I promise you guys, it is well worth it once you make it. All right, and this goes with any business. Obviously, it's not gonna explode or it's not gonna work out the second you start it. You know what I mean? There will be bad days. It's how business works. It's not always sunshine and rainbows. All right, so when you see these people on YouTube or you see these people on Twitter saying, "Oh, guys, I made $20,000 today. Oh, guys, I made 30K today." Guys, they just don't show you the bad through trading. All right, guys. So obviously, you guys know I'm as transparent as I can. Always, I will always show you guys my losses. I will always show you guys when I blow up an account. I will show you guys everything. All right, guys. But yeah, just trust me. This process is well worth it. All right. Today, even when Blast loses in here. Wait, I didn't lose, bro. What do you mean this is today? We didn't lose, bro. Bro, we got two winning trades, bro. Whether you re-entered or not. Yeah, yeah. Yesterday's no. Look, I know yesterday we ended on that one trade we did end red, but guys, honestly, I'm counting yesterday's trade a winning trade. I don't care what you guys say. I know we ended red, but guys, yesterday's trade was literally perfect. We just got unlucky with a stop loss. We literally got bottom ticked. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Yesterday we ended up entering right here with our stop loss down here. We got bottom ticked and we ran straight into the price target exactly how I told you guys on stream. Honestly, this setup couldn't get any more perfect for a continuation model. I'm counting it as a winning trade. I don't care what you guys say. I know I'm not going to say I was green off of it. Obviously, I wasn't. I got stopped out. But guys, look at this. Perfect model. So, I don't know. It was a good read in my eyes. We read that perfectly. We called the retracement perfectly. Honestly, we can go from there. But yeah, let me see. I made $160 on 8 accounts green today. Honestly, bro, I know it might not seem like much, which honestly, 160 will take it, especially on 8 accounts. Today, like I said, was messy. I mean, look at the market that we are trading right now. So today was more of a scalp day. So for the people that were expecting a lot today, I was too, but we gotta be grateful for whatever we get in the markets, especially now that we're green. All right, guys. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Let me see. What did you say to RP's channel again? What do you mean to RP's channel? I kind of went to. I mean, we read it perfectly. You know what I mean? Maybe we didn't execute it the best, which in my eyes we still did. We just got unlucky with the stop loss. That trade played out literally perfectly into our stop loss. So yeah. Why not an entry at the bottom? Well, once again, guys, hindsight is always 20/20 vision. Obviously, when we were looking at the entry, we did not see that retracement. All right, guys. So what we saw originally was a Ferrari Cup retracement plus a 30-point bounce into our entry, and then we took it. All right. Once again, hindsight is always 20/20 vision. All right. So although the trade did play out, we just got a little bit unlucky with the stop loss. We got bottom ticked and then it went up. It's gonna happen to all of our best traders. All right, guys. It's gonna happen to you. It's gonna happen to anyone else. You know what I mean? The market is not always gonna be perfect, although the setup was perfect. It doesn't always play out like how you want it. You know what I mean? The market is. I mean, it's how it keeps people unprofitable sometimes. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Let me see. Do you have videos on how to copy and paste accounts? I don't personally, but go on YouTube and search up how to copy trade on TradeAway. The first video will be 5 minutes. You just go from there. Do you take another trade? No, I'm pretty much done. Thanks for everything. Of course, bro. 100%. Thank you, man. On YouTube, someone said, name Ver. How nice of you to say that. We're all looking for that path to profitability, bro. It takes time. You know what I mean? I'm obviously here to not only help you guys, but journal my progress and how I go about my life with the trading and everything. All right. So once again, everything I do, I pretty much do it, most of it on live. So you guys can not only follow me but see my progress. All right, guys. Let me see. Um, what's crazy about yesterday was I entered at 20 at the 20 point bounce to the 30 and my stop loss at the bottom of the gap, but still closed my position when ES. Ah man, dude. Sometimes, bro, when you have that stop loss set, bro, it's either take profit or stop loss, bro. There's no in between. You can't second guess the trade when you already have your stop loss set. You know what I mean? Which account do you use on Apex and why? I personally use the 50K accounts. I feel like they give you the most reward for the little for the I mean for less work. You know what I mean? Because if you're trading a 20K account, I'm pretty sure you need to make a lot of thousands of dollars. A few thousands is what I meant. To even request barely a 3K payout. When on a 50K account, all you need to make is about $3,000 to request 2,000 or 3.6K. So less work for more reward. So me personally, I love the 50K accounts. Not only is the drawdown fair enough, which is 2.5K, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 2.5K. But it's little work for good reward. So honestly, the 50K accounts are by far my favorite. Okay, Blast, if I want to be doing this full time by the end of the year, what's your advice? Bro, give it your all. I mean, there's not much I can really do or tell you other than obviously Jacob said, do you do one-on-one? Yes, I do. But here, let me send you the link. What I would suggest is here, let me focus on this real quick. One sec. Um, but yeah, what I would suggest, bro, is journal your progress. All right. Look, obviously, guys, if you guys are taking losing trades and you're not learning from them, you're gonna continue to make the same mistake that you're making to catch the same exact losing trades. All right, guys. So the way I go about it in my mentorship, with the people that I'm mentoring right now, is I always tell them, guys, the first thing you should always do is open a journal. What you're gonna do throughout this journal is one thing I always say is trading is 90% psychology and 10% charting, right? Understanding the charting aspect of trading is fairly easy. I mean, guys, our strategy is a 4-step strategy. A 5-year-old can understand the strategy. You know what I mean? It's find liquidity, wait for a sweep, wait for an MSS, and an inverse. That's it. Right? So that part is easy. All right. But the thing is maybe you're not feeling confident with the markets. Maybe you're not feeling ready. Maybe you're going through something in life, and that will mess you up. All right, guys. So my suggestion, if you guys do want to make this a full-time thing, is journal everything. Everything that you're thinking about before, during, and after the trade. Think about, journal what you're looking at. Journal if you got a losing trade, look at it without a bias. You get what I'm saying? Just look at everything, guys. I don't know, like, I can't stress it enough, but guys, journaling is a cheat code. I know it sounds like something super simple and super like it's not gonna do anything, but guys, if it wasn't for journaling, I wouldn't have been this. It would have, you know what I mean? Like, because the thing is with journaling, guys, is it allows you to look at past things, whether it's what you were thinking, whether you were hungry before the trade, whether you couldn't focus, you didn't have enough sleep, your girlfriend broke up with you, or God forbid an animal, you know what I mean, might have passed away. Stuff like that will get you emotional, all right, and it will mess up your thinking, not only in life but in trading, all right, guys, and that will mess you up, you know what I mean, in taking decisions behind the entries and the stop losses and take profits. All right, guys. So once again, journal everything. All right, whether it's a trading, whether it's emotions, everything. Journal it down, and once you have enough data to backtest your journal, whether it's month upon months of data or even years of data, right? You guys look back into your journal every night, review exactly what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Filter out what you're doing wrong and start practicing what you're doing right to get more consistent with it. This is exactly what I practice in my mentorship. All right, guys. I know you guys, I'm sure you guys probably expect more charting in the mentorship than anything, which I'm not saying I don't do. But guys, like I said, trading is 90% psychology. I need to make sure that everyone in there is in their best mindset. If not, I tell them don't trade. All right, guys. If you're going through something in life, do not trade. I don't care if you have FOMO. I don't care if you want to continue trading. You're not going to be making the right decisions. All right, guys. And what do you guys think when I go on these losing streaks? I always sound super down and everything, and I don't even want to trade. All right. So it's how it goes. All right. So if you guys are in a losing streak right now or whatever, there's nothing wrong with taking a little bit of a mental break. And whenever you feel more confident and like, okay, everything will be fine, then you get back into trading with a clear mindset. All right, guys. Trust me, it will not only will it kill you mentally, but it will kill your accounts if you guys are not emotionally set for trading. All right. So yeah. Um, Let me see. Oh, and what as well? One thing is, like Alex said, not having to rely on trading for an income. Also, guys, look, I know a lot of you guys want to do trading full time. It's a dream job. You know what I mean? You could trade anywhere, whenever you want. You don't have a boss. I mean, the list goes on and on. All right. But guys, if you're gonna be relying on trading to pay for your rent, paying for your medical bills, paying for your car, for your life and stuff like, guys, obviously, you know what I mean, you need to make not only good money for trading, but if you guys are relying off trading to pay for your rent and you have one bad month, you already know how it's gonna go. You're gonna start getting emotional, and you guys are gonna start. What happens when you're desperate for money? You're gonna start forcing out trades in hopes of getting money. And what happens with forced out trades? Most, if not all, no, most times, it will be a losing trade. All right, and what happens? Well, the emotions start stacking up on top of you, and what tends to happen is you get one losing trade. You want a revenge trade to make that money back and more. You take another forced trade, and it goes on and on and on. And little do you know, you blow up your accounts, and you're left with nothing. All right. So one thing I will tell you guys is in trading, always, and I mean always, have some sort of a backup income that will at least take care of you just in case something comes up. All right, guys. For me, obviously, I have affiliate marketing, I have the Discord, and I have a few other stuff in terms of investments and all that stuff. All right, which will take care of me just in case I have a bad losing month in trading to the point where I don't make anything. On top of that, always make sure you have an emergency fund. That's just the responsible thing to do. All right, guys. But I'm sure everyone in here has one. I would hope so. All right. It's just to be responsible. All right, guys. But yeah, just in case you guys are seeing these people making a living off trading, there's like a 99% chance that they have other incomes just in case trading doesn't go good. Because you guys know trading is very, very stressful. And making a living just based off trading is very hard. All right. So always make sure you have some sort of a backup or at least an emergency fund. All right, guys. But yeah, David, what's the best recommended journal? Honestly, anything works. You can have a real life journal. You can have Notion. You can have the journal in the Discord, which I have one right here, where you can make your own. And then, you know what I mean, I can review it if you want and other stuff like that. All right, but it's up to you. As long as you're writing down your thoughts and details behind the trades, you're good, bro. That's data that you're tracking down, so you can backtest it in the future. All right, but yeah, writing things down 100%. 100%. I would say physically works a lot better than digitally, but anything works. Anything works. As long as you're getting that data down, it works. All right. You can also manage the trade differently. Exactly, bro. Exactly. So hopefully you guys are taking my advice for this. Um, and yeah, trust me, guys. I've been through it all. I've been through hell and back to hell and back. You know what I mean? Like trading is really fucking hard. So it's just what people don't show you online. All right. And in fact, guys, one thing I will say is, look, I was on TikTok yesterday. And by the way, guys, I know I'm yapping, so if you guys want to get off, you guys can get off. But guys, I was on TikTok yesterday, and I kind of agree with this one video that I came across. And guys, recently, or not recently, but throughout the months and throughout the years, guys, the trading community has gotten so unbelievable that it's crazy. Because let me just link it to you guys. Let me show you guys. Hold on. But pretty much, long story short, what it was is this guy saying, okay, so there's this guy that he's been trading in the markets for 12 years. And 12 years ago, you know what I mean? Obviously, a few years back, making 10, 20, 30, 50K, like you guys see every single day, you know what I mean? Now, was like unbelievable. Like, no one would believe you if you're making thousands a day back then, right? Before prop firms were a thing. All right. And hedge funds and banks and everything, they will spend billions upon billions of dollars just to get somewhat of a profitable strategy. All right. But now everyone on Twitter and everyone on TikTok is super profitable. You know what I mean? So, guys, one thing I will tell you guys is please do not believe everything that you guys see online. All right, guys. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but hopefully that made sense. You know what I mean? Back then, obviously making thousands of dollars a day off trading, I mean, hedge funds would pay billions to barely even get a chance at becoming that profitable. All right. And now you have a bunch of gurus online, I mean, claiming to only win. All right, guys. So please see the good and the bad with trading. All right, guys. It's not always going to be sunshine and rainbows, because the reason I'm saying this is because you guys see all these wins and you get into trading and it's only losses. All right. And that's normal. All right, guys. Losing is normal in trading, guys, especially when you're beginning. Please do not expect to get into a business and become a millionaire overnight. It's not how it works. All right, guys. So please see the good and the bad in trading. All right, guys. Please. All right. And that leads me to say, be careful with who you trust online, because trading is pretty easy to fake, honestly. Whether it's with Photoshop, whether it's with anything, honestly. So be careful, guys, please. All right, whether that's with me or that's with anyone else, always do your research. All right, guys, please always do your research. For beginners, do you recommend us to only follow your signals? In a way, okay, look, if you don't know what you're doing and you want to start making some money alongside you learning, sure, you can follow your signal or the signals. It's up to you. All right, it's why I provide them. All right, so we can all make money together. But please do not only rely off signals. All right, do not be that guy that there's a red trade and you're like, oh, you suck, dude. Blah 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 blah. I mean, guys, yesterday I put out one little 28 point stop red trade, and someone said on to the next 4th trade. Or people started talking bad about the trades. Like, we haven't been green for nearly 3 weeks. You know what I mean? So please don't be that guy. All right. But yeah, if you want, follow the signals, but please at least try learning as to why we see these trades and why we're taking them. All right, bro. And if you're a beginner, I mean, dude, I have everything here under this channel right here, Blasphemous Full Strategy. I am writing everything that I possibly know about trading with chart examples, pictures, explanations. Everything is here, man. Look at this. Everything is here. Everything is here. So check it out. All right. The indicator, market structure shift, fair value gaps, everything. All right, bro. So check it out. Consider learning some. And bro, ask questions, man. A lot of people in here that I see complaining that it doesn't work or this Discord sucks because of one losing trade. I never see them typing in the chat asking questions. All right. So at the end of the day, I really couldn't care less about those people. You know what I mean? Because obviously they're not trying. They're just here to, you see one little slip up and they find a way to blame you. All right. So honestly, I don't really care about them. I'm only focused on the people that are here to learn. All right, guys. So ask questions. I don't care if you guys are completely new. I don't care if you guys don't know what a candle is. Guys, ask questions. It's how I'm able to teach you guys. Because obviously, if you guys are in the back of the live trading, I was going to say in the back of class, just looking and not understanding and not asking questions, I can't read over 700 people's minds, guys. I mean, let alone one person's mind. It's literally physically impossible. All right, so please ask questions, guys. All right, there's no such thing as a dumb question. It's how you learn. All right. So, and if you guys ask a question and there's someone saying, oh, bro, how don't you know this? I'll take care of them. All right. Don't worry. Just ask. All right. I'll take care of those people and I'll get them straight. All right, guys. But yeah. Let me see. I thought you were going to stop learning. Honestly, I'm still working on the educational channels. Obviously, I don't want to leave you guys with no content, but it's in the works, bro. It's in the works. All right, bro. But yeah, I'm working. I'm sure you guys see the notifications at like 2 or 3 in the morning of me posting on the educational channels. It's because I'm trying here. I'm trying, but it's a lot that I'm adding. So, and keep in mind, I'm only one person running this Discord. All right. And huge shout out to KP. He helps me here and there. But you know what I mean, with the educational channels, I'm working on all of it myself. All right. Now, how do I get this green roll? I posted. If you posted it, here you go. Let me get it over. I might have missed it. There you go. Yo, Blast, what funded account do you recommend for my first? A 25K full account. Honestly, 25K, it's a 1-to-1 risk reward. So it's pretty fair to pass it, I would say. So yeah, 25K accounts, my favorite for beginners. All right. And hey, if you're gonna buy it, use code Blasters for 80% off, bro. A little plug there. All right. Broker, do TraderBay and use TOPSTEP. So here, all the information is here as to how to set it up and all that stuff. All right. So here it is. Yeah, exactly what Alex said. Use the lives to understand why David enters. Exactly. You can follow the alerts. I mean, it's why I provide them at the end of the day. But bro, always make sure as to, that you're learning. And if you're not, bro, ask questions, bro. We're here to help you. All right, man. It's why we're a community at the end of the day. All right. Trump has been doing so much lately. I feel like that's where the markets have been hard this week. Yeah. Honestly, I'm sure we can all agree the markets this week have been very, very messy to trade. Whether Monday was choppy, yesterday there was barely an entry into longs. Today, chop again. Tomorrow, probably gonna chop, and Friday will 100% chop. Very messy week, honestly. Very, very messy week, but we're making the best out of it. You know what I mean? Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you for the words, man. Thank you for the words, man. But yeah, let me see. Just this week, he's getting drug prices down. I'm sure he's also getting gas prices down. And a whole bunch of other stuff alongside tariffs and all that stuff. So honestly, it's good long term, but yeah, this week has been very, very messy. So honestly, guys, just be patient. Not only with me, but with the markets. Give it time to recover, and you guys know we always do our best when the markets recover and it's a clean market. All right. So yeah, once again, yeah, this week has been extremely choppy. Whether it was today, Monday, probably tomorrow, and most likely on Friday. All right, guys. So don't expect the most this week, but we're making the best out of it. All right, guys. Just be patient. All right, guys. You guys know I got you guys. What's up, Zime? What's up, bro? What's up? Bro, I was a little about to get off, bro. Do you see the market continuing like this for a minute? In terms of chop, Let's see. Let me check out next week's news. Next week could be a lot cleaner. I would say. Hopefully next week is a lot cleaner. Because we got Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday with no news. So I mean, we have nothing to really look forward to. And Thursday and Friday, not much going on. So next week could be a little bit cleaner than this week, but it's all up to Trump to either continue this market condition or not. All right, you guys know, like 2 months ago, we had the most craziest market to a point where no one could survive. Whether you were experienced or not, it was really hard to trade. And that was because of Trump speaking so much. All right, whenever Trump stops speaking and everything is back to being priced in, then we get clean markets. But you guys know this week we have been flooded with news, whether it was CPI, Trump talking on tariffs, talking to Qatar. What else was it? Drugs, gas. I mean, the list goes on and on, guys. You know what I mean? Um, oh hell nah, bro. What's up, Krabby? Yeah, now you guys understand why the market has been so choppy this week. All right. What's up, Crab? Dude, I am out of breath, dude. I've been talking for like an hour and a half straight, bro. You're still in longs? Dude. Bro, I saw some of the people in your court went red today as well. Dude, I put bro, honestly, bro, I'm in the same spot, bro. I gave out a pretty quick green scalp, but some people weren't able to get the scales. Although we were able to scale 2 times, people still weren't able to get it. So most people end the green regardless, but I don't like seeing some people red. You know what I mean? But bro, today's market is so bad, bro. That- exactly. That's what happened with some people today, bro. That's what happened with some people today. Dude, no, dude, Krabby, we missed my stop loss on my trade by like 2 ticks, bro, and it went back down to the price target, or not the price, but like a good point in trimming, bro. I know you're shooting bricks today, bro, dude. But yeah, no, that goes to show for everyone in here, guys. Yeah, today's market was a mess. Whether you're green or red, very messy market. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't take for us to tell you guys. I'm sure you guys can see it here. But yeah, dude, really bad market. I was off your stop by one and got hit. Yeah, bro. I mean, that's the thing. A lot of people sometimes they follow the alert, they use their own stop loss, and they blame them getting stopped out on me. Although I gave you guys what stop loss, the exact stop loss I was using, so I don't really know what to tell you guys. You know, what I mean, there's so much I can do. You know, what's your recommendation for sizing on a 50K fresh PA? 5 to 7 micros is not bad. I'll do 7 until you hit that $2,000 2.6K goal, and then just start sizing up a little bit more, because that's when the trading drawdown actually stops. After the account crosses 52.6K in total, total profits, the trading drawdown will freeze at $50,100, and then the more you make, the more drawdown you're gonna have without worrying about that trading drawdown because it's frozen. All right, what's your recommendation? Oh no, I already read that. For profits at 30 points. Yeah, if you have that trailing drawdown, try to take full profit instead of trimming, so you don't have to worry about your runners probably going back into break even and you being down on your trailing drawdown. So me personally, as long as you have that that drawdown to be trailing, just take full profits until it freezes, and then just start taking runners. Plus, I got stop loss hit on the first position. But I look back at it and I had a 27-point stop loss versus a 30-point. Exactly. So you might have maybe had your own stop loss. There's not much I can really do there. So yeah, you know what I mean. Just tuned in. It was good, bro. We're just talking here, bro. We're kind of already done with the day for the day. How much you have to make to get a $2,000 payout? I'm pretty sure you need to make 53.6K. So 53,600, pretty much. Yeah, it's not even for entering, but I didn't tell you guys when to take profits. If you don't take it, that's on you. You know what I mean? Dude, I am so out of breath, bro. Dude, I'm about to get off, bro. I'm really out of breath. I've answered so many questions today, bro. Okay, you bless. Do you have any videos? Yeah, bro, I have a ton. Yeah, yeah. Here, it's both on TOPSTEP as well. Everything is recorded. Here you go. On Apex, what days can you after 8 days? 8 days, green. No, 8 days. No, not 8 days green. That's TOPSTEP. My bad. 5 days green on TOPSTEP. On Apex, you need 8 days total, with every single day being over $50 at least. And you need to make sure that you hit the profit goal. All right, and then you can request. But here you go. On that channel, I have all my YouTube videos. Is it like on the 1st and the 15th? No, they took that out. I'm pretty sure. No trades? No, we're already done. We already caught our trade. Bro, Krabby, look at this price, bro. Dude. Yep. Dude, I had the most cleanest bias to the downside today. And it worked out. But, bro, it's like I got chopped out on my runners, bro. And I got stopped out of break even. Really annoying on that part. But, bro, So, trading on a fresh PA on Apex, minimum profit I should be looking at is $50, and max is, yes, exactly. $50 to secure that that 1 day to count for the payout. And yeah, the 750 for the 30% roll. The 5-minute charge gross, yeah, bro, it's not worth trading. I'm only on because I'm answering your guys' questions. You know what I mean? We're just on to chill for a little bit. On this PA, bro, $100, that can't be that hard. You know what I mean? We can for sure run it. But yeah, honestly, guys, I feel like I'm caught up on questions, bro. I'm trying to get off, bro. I am out of breath. I haven't ate breakfast, and we are starting off. Holy, jeez. Okay. We're okay. Well, I don't know what's going on. Don't ask me. I'm not gonna trade it. So, so I'm probably just gonna get off. Honestly. Um. Of course, bro. Of course. Of course. Is it crazy to look for an entry now? Probably. I don't know. It's probably gonna be a sell off, and then we just continue chopping. That's what tends to happen in most cases. Um. But yeah. My objective for the day is just waiting on this London low to get taken out, but I'm not even gonna trade into it. I'm kind of already done. But yeah, anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I'm gonna eat some breakfast. I'm gonna start packing up for Friday, and yeah, I'll see you guys on stream tomorrow. All right, guys, I will be on tomorrow at 9:40. Hopefully, Powell is done speaking by then, but we'll see. We'll see. You guys know we tend to he tends to talk a lot, so we'll see. We'll see. All right, but anyways, guys, I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. I'm done for the day. I'll take my green and call it. All right, guys. Peace out. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the stream, and hopefully, you guys made some money with me. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys. Peace out, Krabby. Peace out, Zaim. Peace out, chat. All right, peace out, guys. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. All right, and YouTube, hopefully you guys were able to enjoy the stream. Hopefully you guys were able to make some money with me and maybe even learn something from all the yapping that I did today. But yeah, if you guys do want to get access to no delay live trading, then click the first link in the description and use code 60 for 60% off any premium upgrade. Once again, it is code 60, code 60 for 60% off either monthly, 3-month, or even lifetime. All right, guys. And in the meantime, if you guys do want to get 80% off any funded account on Apex, it is called Blastoise, which is on top of the screen. All right, guys. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and get off, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on stream. All right, guys. Peace out, guys. Enjoy your days. Peace.